Howdy folks, Turbo here. Welcome back to Railroads Online. We're down here at the smelter and we've got a whole train full of iron. It's heavy. I don't know if we're going to make it out of here, but we're going to try. Today's video is us trying to get up out of this valley with all this iron. Some of the curves I'm not sure are going to work with the mogul here. I don't know. All we can do is try. Let me throw some more wood in. I just stoked the fire, but it is burning through that in a hurry. Getting the water up to temp. Make sure we're full. There we go. Still got plenty of water, I think. But yeah, we're gonna try. I've got this loaded up. I've got empty hoppers on the back. All the handbrakes are off. Except, yeah, I did loosen that one. I went around to the end of the train. Yep, I got that one off as well. So we are ready to rock and roll. We get about right here. Then I don't get any annoying stuff in the upper left. So let's go. I did relay this part here because it was super tight and janky. That's redone. But the first curve as we start up the hill is super tight. And I was maneuvering the train over there. Yeah, it wasn't good. But all we can do is try. This may end in disaster. That's okay. Stuff happens. We shall see. I would imagine this is pretty heavy. It's mostly, I think, the raw iron. With, I think, 3.5 or almost 4 cars of the rail. Even at 40%, she's working hard. I don't want to go too fast around this curve because it's a 30% curve. And then the real problem is I can't get a run at the hill. So we have to go slow around the tight curve right at the beginning. So I don't know. We may derail the engine. We shall see how it goes. Really liking the mogul. I took a big train of lumber up there, as you saw, and got that all processed through. Filled up both hoppers with iron ore, and I brought that down here to the smelter and got that put in. So we're now out of cordwood. I think we have 2 iron ore left. So we processed most of that. And that's what we're hauling out of here. The fruits of that labor. Get just a little more power going. And we are lined up. Let's get on out of here. I don't want to be going much faster than this. This is a Porter engine turn up here. It's not laid. I don't know how tight it is. It's tight. In fact, I'm going to slow down a little more. I need to cut some more trees down. I can't see anything over here. As you'll see, it is super tight, and I'm hoping we don't pop off the track. I've brought steel out of here with the Porter. Like 2 cars, and it was fine. Okay, the mogul made around that curve. I'm hoping that's the tightest one on the way out of here, but I don't know for sure. How we feeling here, mogul? Are you feeling strong? I hope you're feeling strong. You're sounding pretty strong. Okay, we got most of the train through that tight curve. Ooh, this one looks a little tight too. Okay, Mogul made it through. Oh boy. I think we can handle the grade. It's just the curves I'm worried about. Gotta really work that regulator to keep the speed under control. Okay, don't pull apart, don't pull apart. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is a steep part of the grade. I think I kept it 3% or under when I laid this. I don't remember for sure. But I did get a little curvy. I wasn't using precise angles. I was just following the terrain. Yeah, so far so good. Yeah, getting a little speed up. Looking good coming across that trestle. Still got plenty of fire going. I'm gonna kick the compressor on just a little bit. I had it off earlier. Air brake pressure was getting pretty low. We might need that to stop, so get that charged back up. I'm seeing a lot of comments about the generator and how there's just a lot of misinformation out there. The generator, the Mogul doesn't have a generator. The Porter doesn't have a generator. Ooh, that's really tight. The only two locomotives that have a generator are the two geared locomotives, the Climax and the Heisler. And all the generator does is it's a little steam turbine, and it makes electricity for the headlights. These are gas headlights, gas lanterns. The Climax and the Heisler have electric headlights. That's what the generator's for. The UI doesn't hide stuff that your engine doesn't have. So this does nothing. I see a lot of comments. Gotta use a generator. Nope, doesn't have a generator. And also the UI doesn't always sync up. So I can have the compressor on, I enter this F menu. This will say 0 even though the compressor's at 100. So that can be misleading as well. We are probably not lined up. No, we are not lined up to come out here, which means I have to stop on this hill. Which is really not something I wanted to do. Okay, we good? I think we're good. As long as the train doesn't roll off without me, we'll be all right. All right, let's get pointed towards the sawmill. Might need some sand to get started. We'll see how this goes. While we're here. Throw a little more wood on the fire. I'm loving the capacity of this thing. It's got so much water and wood. It's great. You hardly ever have to fill it up. All right. How are we going to get started on here? Our reverser is good. I'm gonna ease off on the brakes so we don't get any slack. And I don't want wheel spin, but it looks like we're okay. We got a lot of adhesion. Awesome. That's about a 2% grade, if I remember right, coming out of here. And I think there was some 3 down closer to the bottom. I'm telling you, this mogul is a beast. I'm loving it. Hole number 67 gets her done. Ease off a little bit. You can see the sawmill stacks. I just don't want to whip these heavy cars and whiplash them off the track. We still have our hopper cars on the back. It's a little hard to see. Can't even see the end of the train. Yeah, there's 2 hoppers back there. I see them finally. Now, I'm probably going to have to stop again up here and line some switches, but this is all flat, so it's not as big of a deal. So we're going to take this to the freight depot, and we're going to make some money. This ought to be a decent chunk of change. So I see at least 1 switch that needs thrown. So we are going to have to stop. Let her ease onto a stop. Beautiful. Need to go. Come on, swing. But that way, and then... Or wait, no, that's the siding. My bad. We need to go on this one. That's the siding. I think I've got the cordwood cars on there. Can't remember how my own track work is laid out. Then, unfortunately, I need to run all the way to the other end and get everything lined up. Cordwood cars are sitting there. I'll probably just use the porter to take those down. Grab some cordwood and make a run to the smelter. Alright, you need thrown. And you need thrown. Then we're lined through to head back to the freight depot. Lots more work to do. I already chewed through all the logs. Took all that lumber up to the iron mine. Saw that in the last video, I think, unless I've got out of sequence. Then the process will repeat. Just kind of scaling up. I don't know how many lumber cars the mogul could pull to the mine. Seemed to handle the 12 okay. But much more might be pushing it a bit. Alrighty, let's get some air pressure building. Here's a good example of it not syncing up. The cylinder cocks are obviously on, but this isn't lit up. So if I turn them on and turn them back off, I'll turn them off. So they just need to fix that. It's just a bug. It syncs up like the regulator, the reverser, and the brakes. But not this stuff over here for whatever reason. A little speed built up. It's a pretty gentle track through here. Until we get to the Y turn. Down to about 20. Still haven't got the other leg of the Y laid. Been too busy running stuff around making money. I bought a third hopper. It's over here at the freight depot. So we'll probably tack that on the end of the train once I'm done unloading. And if I have enough, I might get a fourth. Start making bigger runs instead of just kind of a couple cars here and there. Let's get some power back on. So we head over towards the depot and watch the drivers roll. I really got to clear out some more trees. Nice screenshot. I don't remember which way the freight depot switch is thrown, so we'll have to keep an eye out. This thing bounces around a lot more than I expected. Probably just the way the Unreal physics is. So I'm kind of curious if this thing will pull this much weight. The gear locomotives must be crazy. They must be crazy strong, like 20 to 30, 40 car trains. See compressors on. Look at the hand valve. It's 100%. If I go back into the Loco UI, it says 0. These don't sync up. FYI. Oh, we don't have one of my little stands here. We need to fix that. It'll look all professional. Then my crosshair disappears. There we go. But just enough fuel left to get in here and get stuff sold. Love the sound of these steam engines. Yeah, that switch is good. And then this other one should be good, because I don't know if I've ever even used that siding. I just put that runaround track there in case I needed it. Give everybody on the platform a steam bath. Oh, we want that first car about right there. This has got pretty good brakes. When I was bringing the train down the mountain, I had those two hoppers loaded with ore. So I set the handbrakes on those to, I think, at 25%, maybe 20%. Then all these were empty, all these lumber state cars. So I set their handbrakes all to 5%. And then I just had to use the locomotive brake a little bit here and there. Came on down the mountain. Worked out pretty well. So I usually save when I get down here, just in case something goes horribly wrong. But we should be able to sell. What are we at? We're at 923. I don't remember what this stuff sells for. We got 3 of them. Was that 54? Okay. Is that like 18? No. My head hurts. I have to do math. 20. Yeah, that would be 54. I'm blanking. Yeah, it'd be 18, wouldn't it? Yeah, 3 8 is 24. Yeah, okay. So $18 a pop. Nice. You only carry 3 of them, unfortunately. I said 18, then I started second guessing myself. That's what happens when you're tired. That should be close enough. Now, we were 1 short on here. Those rail cars down there are full. Oh, nice. Those are like 24 a pop. Something like that. My math's probably all wrong. I'm recording this about midnight, coming up on Thursday to try to, I think this will be a Saturday episode. I'm trying to get some content out there while I'm out of town, but it's late. All right, throw that in there. Do all the things just for fun. We've got, oh, quite a few more cars. Yeah, I know that's a window. Don't show it to me when I'm in this view. These should all be lined up. Yep. Don't hardly ever change these. Alright. That'll work. Ease to a stop. So you can see it takes a lot of work, but you can start getting some decent cash. Uh-oh. Is that too far down? Please tell me it's not too far down. We're at 1409. Really don't like the fact that stuff just disappears. No, we're good. Cool. Also, the hit boxes at the mine for the lumber and timber are way too small. That was a good run. We're up over 2,000 now. Nice. And I think, didn't I buy? Yeah, I bought a hopper. I think I might buy one more. Well, I found out the text that you can put on the hopper, it's really short. It's only like 4 characters for some reason. I can't remember what I settled. Was it F? Yeah, F Railroad, Fedora Railroad. You can only get 4 characters, so that's what I went with. And I started numbering these at 201. So I need to go change those. So let's get one more hopper. And we'll just have a 4 hopper train for now. That should be plenty for the scale that we're doing. So you're going to be number 204. And you're going to be F Railroad. I was going to do Fedora Railroad. Well, now it works. It didn't work on the other car. We'd only do FEDO. Okay. Just made a liar out of me. All right, well, whatever. We'll do F Railroad. That's what I did. For that one. Go away, G menu. There we go. 203 and 204. We're ready to be picked up. Excellent. What are you doing? I thought I deleted you. You're not supposed to be here. So I made this little station here. The water tower, the firewood. So typically what I do is I come in and I sell, and then I come around here and get refilled. Although it's not as much needed with that. I used to have to do it like every time with the porter. And then assuming I keep this railroad, I'm going to put a track here to bring logs in for when we need to start doing that. Look up over there. That'll be it for this one. We're sitting pretty. Still got $1,189. The railroad's going great. But it's going to be back to the beginning of the supply chain now. I need to get the log train going with the porter. Get some logs back in the mill pond. Get that lumber sorted. That works pretty well. So the porter takes the logs to the sawmill. Then we grab the mogul with this giant lumber train. And we haul a bunch of lumber over to the mine. And I usually take the empty hoppers up on the back of that. Then we fill up the hoppers, take them down the smelter. Again with the mogul. Although I think the porter could probably do that. I think it's got enough braking power if we took it easy. And then we bring the iron out with the mogul like we just did. So that's kind of the chain we have right now. Until we get more stuff going. Anyway, that's it for this one. Have a great rest of your weekend if you're watching this on Saturday. And I'll catch you next time. Take care.